and welcome back to my channel. I am the Mass Trans and you are watching me, baby. Now before we get today's video started, I just want to give a quick what's up to my peeps and a diabolical middle finger to the creeps. You know who you are. Alright you guys, so it is Monday evening and I'm at home doing some work, minding my own business, which I do oh so well. And this story came across my timeline. And you knew as soon as I saw this story, I had to get up here, press record, come out here and run my mouth because the people need to hear what she has to say. So there's this image. I'm going to insert the image so you guys can see it that has been floating around. And I guess it's gone somewhat viral of Sidney Starr and Darius McCrary from Family Matters. Huh? That was my thought when I first, that's just a weird, I don't know. But anyway, so there's a picture of the two of them that seemed to be in the midst of a passionate kiss. Or at least that's how they want us to interpret it. So, where do I even want to begin? I'm going to begin by saying this. I can't even believe that we still have to talk about this in 2021. On the heels of The Closer, right? That came out, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I don't remember how long it's been. You know, but when trans women speak up and speak out and talk about the discrimination, people act as if it's just something that we're conjuring up. Like, there is no discrimination against trans women. You know, the world is a super tolerant place, this super inclusive place, and trans women are being accepted, and we're just too sensitive, right? That is sort of the sentiment that is being propagated when you say anything that goes against The Closer. Now, to all the people who say that, I invite you to go over to the Shade Room, find any post associated with Darius McCrary and Sidney Starr, and you read the comments. You read the comments underneath there, and you tell me how inclusive, how accepted, and how tolerant people are. Go read those comments. Come back and have a talk with me. Just blows my mind, right? Blows my mind. And I want to say this, right? Because I'm going to talk about Sidney and Darius, but I have to circle on back around to The Closer and talk about that for a moment, too. Because when Dave Chappelle and a lot of people are saying about the baby, when that whole incident happened at Rolling Loud, was that the LGBTQIAP plus community needed to reach out to him, needed to have a conversation with him, right? And my position has always been, how do you have a conversation with someone who A, does not acknowledge your existence, B, is afraid to even be in remote proximity or associated with you out of fear of his brand being damaged or tarnished in some way by being LGBTQIAP plus friendly or affiliated? How do you have a conversation with a person who is steeped in toxic masculinity? How? I'll wait. Explain it to me because I haven't quite figured it out. And the reason I make this point is because when you read these comments underneath Darius and Sidney's supposed relationship, you will see why the LGBTQIAP plus community doesn't have access with that type of man. Not talking about Darius, I'm talking about the baby. So, to come back to my original point. So there's this picture that's been released. And I don't know if Sidney released it or not. Sidney, have I said that she was trans? I don't know if I've said that she was trans. But she's a trans reality star. She's been on Love and Hip Hop. I believe she's on the Hotties ATL currently. And she's done some other things here and there. But the one thing about Sidney, Sidney is on a quest to be famous. Baby, what you will not do is forget about the name Sidney Starr. Sidney is going to make it a point to keep her name in conversations in some way, shape, or form. And just when you think you've gotten rid of her, sis rises from the ashes like a phoenix and comes back with another controversy. So she originally came to prominence way back when she allegedly talked about, you know, a relationship with Chingy and I want to say Lil Wayne and this, that, and the third. Now she later came back and apologized and said that what she said wasn't true. Okay, keep that in mind. So now, this picture that shows Darius and Sidney, you know, in this, it's like a peck. Like, if you look at this picture, I mean, the lips are, I don't know I didn't see romance, I saw reluctance. They both begin with R, but where some may have seen romance, I saw reluctance. It did not look like Darius was like, you know, into that moment, in my opinion, because the lips were barely touching. Barely touching. Now, Darius contends that this image is for some sort of project that Sidney and he were working on. I believe it. I believe it. And it's amazing to me that in spite of him coming out and saying that they don't have any sort of entanglement, Sidney and Darius, people are inclined to want to believe the most salacious thing, the most titillating thing, right? The most provocative thing. People want to, I almost wanted to say people are inclined to believe the worst, but I was careful to not say that because dating a trans woman is not the worst, okay? Love who you love. Now, if Darius says he was not in a relationship with Sidney, he is not attracted to trans women, end of subject. Why are people so gung-ho about forcing this on him, even after he said that this is not true? Even after he said, because people need something to talk. People are bored. People are bored. And they need something to talk about because really their lives are not that interesting. Let's say worst case scenario, right? Darius was dating Sidney. You know what the problem is. Let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is people believe that trans women are not deserving of love. People believe that trans women are not deserving of acceptance. Now, all that stuff they talk when Dave Chappelle released his documentary a few weeks ago, this is proof positive that people don't believe that trans women are worthy of love. Because if you did believe that, when you see two people who are seemingly in love or having a moment of affection or affinity for one another, that should be cause for celebration, not for embarrassment. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm just saying. But people don't think that trans women, like, who do y'all think we date? Extraterrestrials? Like, oh, who? Who do you think trans women date? And this has always been my thing, right? Women always complain about quote unquote down low men. You know, and as soon as a man is open about who and what he likes, baby, they are going to have a field day. A field day with trying to emasculate him. Because, and to me, there's nothing more masculine than taking the mask off and saying, hey, this is who I am. This is it. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. What you may see a trans woman, you may see a man, I see a beautiful woman. And if that's what you see, who am I to tell you what to see? But we're going to have to agree to disagree. Because this is what I see and this is what I like. I'm not necessarily looking for a trans person. We have good chemistry, good energy. You know, yes, the anatomy might be different than what I'm used to. But, all right, cool. I'm going to see what's up with this. And some women can't accept that. Now, at the same time, the people like Darius and Malik, the Malik Yobas of the world, and I don't even want to throw Darius into the conversation because he said that he is not attracted to trans women. Can y'all leave him alone? The man said he's engaged. It was for a project. Why is that unfathomable? Why? But I'm going to talk about the Malik Yobas for a second. This is the reason they don't come out. This is the reason that they lie and skulk and sneak and manipulate and do all the things that women say that they hate. This is why. Because being open and honest, people want you to share all of your secrets, but they want to share absolutely none of theirs, right? Because the same people who are sitting in judgment of the people who date, the men who love and date trans women, if you were able to see some of their dirt, then I'm sure that they wouldn't be so quick to throw those stones that they are, you know, throwing at the Malik Yobas of the world. So let me just say this really quick. I don't know what it's going to take for people to finally understand that how you see trans women, see them how you want to see them. But at the very least, understand that we are living beings, alive. You see this heart beating, blood coursing through these veins, these lungs working. I am alive, okay? And I am loved. My man is a strong black man. And I guarantee you, if you saw him, you would want him, but you can't have him because he's mine. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time, baby. Shout out to Smoking Steph. But all the men that I have loved, and all the men who have loved me, sometimes I be having too good of a time with myself, y'all. All the men who have loved me, honey, on all of this, they left me, some of them, and went back to cisgendered women. Well, they didn't leave me. I broke up with them. Let me correct that. Asterisk on that. Let me amend that. They didn't leave me. I left them. And some went back to cisgender women. Some date cis and trans women. But guess what? You probably won't know because you run around here acting transphobic and acting like you don't want to know the truth. But meanwhile, the Cardi B's of the world, the Nicki Minaj's, the what was it, Anne Heche, you know, she was with Ellen one moment and then she went back to me. And women have this sort of flexibility in their sexual orientation, what have you. In there's a spectrum for sexuality for women that isn't afforded to men. With men, it comes down to either you're straight or you're not. A woman can eat cat on Saturday and be throwing it back doggy style on Sunday, and nobody would ask two questions about it. No one would question her sexuality. Nobody. It's just the double standard boggles my mind. So anyway, I'm going to close this video out saying this. Leave Darius alone. Sidney, you need to stop being messy. Quit being messy and stop putting people's business in the streets because somebody's going to hurt you for doing that, right? Don't do that. You know, give people the opportunity to share information on their own time, on their own schedule, and based on, you know, when they feel it's appropriate. Don't do that, Sidney. Like, come on, sir. We too grown for that. We too grown to be outing people. Give people the opportunity, especially outing people when it's not even a legitimate outing. This man is out here trying to earn money as an actor and being open-minded enough to participate in a project with a trans actress when a lot of men may not. And a lot of men do not because of instances like this. They're afraid of the repercussions or the backlash that could result from them doing something like that. Leave him alone. And shout out to Darius too. I saw his response to it and I just thought, I'm going to try to insert that into the video so you guys can see what he had to say.
All that, because small minds discuss other people, also how to change the world. So while you're busy discussing me, I'm trying to figure out how to change the world for you. Anyway, I'm sitting here with my mama.
Hi. How are you?
Mama, don't talk to them. They're rude. They're rude. Don't.
Spin the camera a little bit.
Spin the camera a little bit.
Get a better face.
Better face? Okay, mama.
Now you guys got a better face on it, right?
Okay. Okay.
Here we are.
There we are.
There we are right there.
So y'all listen. Y'all, this is. I'm with the baby. I'm with my mama. We eating lunch. Listen.
We eating oxtails.
We eating oxtails. We eating good.
We eating oxtails and peas and rice.
Well, y'all are discussing these rumors that aren't true. We eating.
And they aren't true either. They are not true, okay?
Okay. I mean, but I will say this. What are we in high school? You gonna tell me who I can be friends with, who I can't hang out with? Huh? I mean, I'm a grown man. I'm really 5 years from 50. So I mean, if I wasn't with my mama, I would really be saying this a whole nother way. But I'm being respectful because my mama right here.
You better be.
Yes, ma'am. Being
anyway,
good.
we love you guys, okay?
Love you guys.
Love
Stop running with these rumors, y'all.
Don't
Cut it out.
It's not true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you need the big brother to chime in.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think that my fiance would really have something different to say. That's the focus. That's what y'all should be focusing on. Where that ring is. Yeah.
But I thought his response was so classy. It was so grown. And I felt like he gave it the amount of attention that it deserved, which was like, didn't happen, and done with it. Enough said. I'm convinced. I'm cool. All right, you guys. I'm going to get ready to get out of here, but before I do, please do me a favor. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait 1 minute. I was about to get up out of here without saying thank you. So look. Recently on my channel, we celebrated a milestone here on the Mass Trans. Now, for some of you, it's a drop in the bucket. I know, I get it. But for me, it's a big deal. You know, I've been doing this channel now for about maybe 5 months or so, sporadically so. But recently, I crossed 100 subscribers, excuse me. I believe I had like 103 when I checked earlier today. And so, for me, that's huge. So, I just wanted to take a moment of acknowledgement to those of you who have subscribed and say thank you and tell you how much I appreciate it. It's 100 today. You know, it's 100,000 tomorrow, baby. Watch, okay? Because we just getting started around here. So you better, look, you will want to subscribe today. Okay, you will want to. It's for you to subscribe today, not tomorrow, today, okay? Because I don't need you jumping on the bandwagon once this train really get going down that track. But again, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It means so much to me that 100 people find some sort of value in what I have to say, enough that they subscribe to my channel. So again, I say thank you. Stick around. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, baby, ask yourself this one poignant question. Why be bitter when we can be better? So let's be better together. I'm the Nash Trans, and I'll talk to you guys again in my next video. Mwah. Bye-bye.